Blessed love and blessed night. Boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fire and this is real life boxing. Gennady Triple G Golovkin changes his name and his trainer in one go. Before we get into it, y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when new content is being uploaded and you can be notified when we go live. It's real life boxing, baby. So Gennady Triple G Golovkin changes his name and his trainer. The news came out last week that he changed his, well, not that he changed his trainer, but that he had fired Abel Sanchez. I didn't do a video on it just because I just been real busy, but I was going through World Boxing News, just looking through some articles, and I came across an interesting article that was titled Gennady Golovkin announces his new name and bags himself a trainer. Now, we heard about the trainer part, but we didn't hear about the change in name. So the article states Gennady is no longer, it's now Gennady Golovkin for the former middleweight king who has switched to the name of his birth certificate. Boxing's pound-for-pound superstar attraction, along with the change, has announced he has selected Jonathan Banks to be his new trainer. Banks is no stranger to the pressure of working on boxing's biggest stages. He has worked the corners of unified heavyweight world champion Vladimir Klitschko, also undisputed welterweight champion Cecilia Brækhus, just to name a few. The announcement was made at a press conference at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Golovkin also added the I to his already famous name. The alteration may take some getting used to. So his name was spelled, well, I guess he switched up the spelling of it to please the Americans, I don't know, but it was spelled Gennady and it's now Gennady. So I don't know if that does anything to the pronunciation of it, but you know, who knows. Golovkin, the article also goes on to say Golovkin, 38-1, 34 KOs, 38-1-1, 34 KOs from Kyrgyzstan. He will be bringing his big drama show back to the Mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden, on Saturday, June 8th. He will be taking on undefeated top 10 contender Steve Rose, who is 19-0 with 10 KOs of Toronto. It's a 12-round rumble that will be contested at a maximum weight of 164 pounds. The fight will be streamed live on The Zone. Golovkin vs. Rose kickoffs the exclusive 6-fight, 3-year global partnership between Triple G Promotions in The Zone. So my thoughts about Triple G and Abel Sanchez. I mean, Abel Sanchez says he feels like he lost a son, but it could have been a real sticky situation, you know, going on over there. I feel kind of bad for Triple G because Triple G's just been under a lot of pressure from the boxing fans, from boxing media, about the level of competition that he's been facing, you know, apart from Canelo. So you know, my thing is maybe it was Abel Sanchez all along who, you know, wasn't taking the fights, who wasn't taking the big fights, wasn't fighting the mandatories. We know Jamal Charlo has been Triple G's mandatory for like 2 years now, until they made him Canelo's mandatory and then back to Triple G's mandatory. So and he's just been refusing to take that fight over the years. Didn't want to go up and fight Andre Ward. Just you know, just pretty much seems like he's been chasing around Canelo. And was it Abel Sanchez who was stopping Triple G from taking all of these big fights? Or was it Triple G? You know what I mean? As Abel Sanchez says it was money, but what about Triple G? Maybe it was that he felt like he wasn't getting better. You know, he fought Canelo 2 times. Canelo fought him 2 different styles. He was never able, Triple G was never able to switch up his style or, you know, change anything different. So is it that Triple G may have felt like he wasn't getting any better under the tutelage of Abel Sanchez? You know what I mean? Is it that Triple G really does want to take the bigger fights in the tougher fights, as in the Charlos or Demetrius Andrade? You know, is it Triple G, or could it possibly have been Abel Sanchez? Triple G seems like he's a man of pride. You know what I mean? He wants big drama show. He wants real fight. You know, Abel Sanchez, after the second Canelo fight, Abel Sanchez, who Triple G's own trainer, he said that he thought that Triple G didn't win the fight, that he thought that he didn't do enough to win the fight. He let Canelo back him up. He said this out of his own mouth. So, you know, that could be kind of disturbing for the fighter who's underneath a trainer, for the trainer to say that, you know, he felt like Canelo won the fight, when a lot of people, you know, still thought that Triple G won that fight, even though I thought that Canelo won the fight. But I'm just saying, a lot of people still thought that Triple G won the second fight, and Abel Sanchez himself was saying, oh no, he didn't do enough to win the fight. So you know, this is kind of strange with Abel Sanchez and Triple G. Could it have been Abel Sanchez who has been preventing Triple G from taking the bigger fights, from taking the tougher fights, like a Jamal Charlo, like a Demetrius Andrade? You guys tell me what you think in the comment section. It's a sticky situation, but another thing is Triple G gonna perform better now underneath this trainer? You know what I mean? And this is like a 2-part video. I'm gonna save that for a different video. But I will read some of Triple G's trainer's accomplishments real quick. Banks is a former IBO cruiserweight champion and a heavyweight contender, and is a disciple of the legendary Emmanuel Stewart. Upon Stewart's death in 2012, Banks, who was 30, was personally selected by heavyweight champion Vladimir Klitschko to be his new trainer. This was despite Banks being 6 years his junior. It was a boxing baptism of fire, but a challenge Banks was prepared for. Banks and Klitschko traveled the world together. They successfully defended the heavyweight world title 6 times. 5 of those defenses against undefeated contenders. Banks has steadily built on his success with Klitschko, earning a reputation as a trainer with great insight who instills confidence and success into the fighters he teaches. So this could be a great move for Triple G. I'm interested to see if it changes Triple G's fighting style or fighting ability, if he starts to do anything different, anything better. Is it too late for Triple G? Like I said, was it Abel Sanchez or was it Triple G who didn't want to take the big fights? Triple G has been under some real smoke from the boxing fans, from the boxing media, for just taking these low quality fights. So, you know, I'm sure he's a prideful guy, like I said. So was it Triple G or was it Abel Sanchez? You guys tell me what you think in the comment section. I'm gonna do another video on the topic of, will Triple G improve with this new trainer? Is it too late? Does he still have time? But like I said, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. This is Real Life Boxing. Protect yourself at all times, man. Peace and one love. We out of here. Like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.